This video will feature a full-length match playing as the Wraith with some commentary mixed in at key moments. I'll start this game off by checking on my Ruin Totem. Totem is safe, for now at least. Time to patrol some generators. Looks like Fang's door is the one I'll be ringing first this game. Ugh, she's my obsession. I won't be building any stacks off of her. Let's check on some other generators. It's important that I apply pressure to multiple survivors at once, especially with these movement speed add-ons that I'm running. I see some scratch marks here, but decide not to follow them because I hear the generator nearby being worked on. She threw down the safest pallet in the game really early. That should make life a lot easier for me later. Well, my Ruin Totem just blew up, down within the first 2 minutes of the game. This match could be tough. What's this? Scratch marks? Don't tell me she's working on that generator I just kicked. Yeah, she is. Hands off the merchandise. You can see how I got a clean hit on her here by body blocking so she couldn't move while I was uncloaking. It's an important strategy to master when playing Wraith. The Spirit Fury perk combined with Enduring is incredibly helpful on killers like Wraith whose powers don't help much in a chase. How lovely. A basement hook. Never underestimate the amount of pressure a basement hook has on the survivor team. Alright, who snapped my totem? Oh, Meg, you are gonna get bing-bonged for that one. Got a little overzealous there. I'll peek this corner so my red stain makes it look like I'm coming this way, then backpedal and catch her out when she vaults the window. I think a suitable punishment for totem vandalism is a hook in the basement, don't you, Meg? Looks like some rowdy hooligans are on the loose. I'll be hot on their trail before you can say. Returning to the scene of the crime, eh? So predictable. Let's see if Jane has Dead Hard here. Oh yeah, she had Dead Hard. But now, she just has Dead. Wow, look at all these scratch marks. Let me guess, more survivors trying to get this generator done? I'll let her go since she's my obsession, and because I know her friend is saving the survivor I just hooked. I totally whiffed that swing. When survivors get that close while crouching, it's easy to lose sight of them. Thankfully, I was able to recuperate fast enough to land a hit anyways. Now to kick this, then dash for the basement, since I'm sure Meg is about to be unhooked. I catch a glimpse of Meg who made a wrong turn towards me, so I decide to chase her instead of picking up Jane. Alright, first kill of the game. Or not. Decisive strike is a real pain sometimes. Rather than chase Meg into Pallet Town, I'll go hook that Jane I downed earlier. Huh, I was hoping she'd stay put. I don't have time to look for her. All the survivors are injured and I need to keep up the pressure. I bet I know exactly where they all ran off to. These survivors want this generator so badly, but what they don't seem to understand is that with the safest and closest pallet to the generator broken, it's almost guaranteed they'll take a hit before being able to reach another pallet. Now I know I saw Fang run in this direction earlier. Ah, there she is, touching that generator again. Given how many survivors I've injured here, you think that they would have learned by now. I'll give this a kick, then head to the opposite end of the map, since those other survivors just finished healing up and they're probably far away. Looks like I was right about them healing up here, but I arrived too late to catch them out. I'll break this generator, then zoom back to the hook. This could have been an easy body block, but I started uncloaking before I fully blocked her path. I decide not to chase her here because I no longer have the element of surprise, plus she has distance and a pallet next to her. This entire match has just been contesting this middle generator. These survivors are persistent, I'll give them that. I have a hunch they ran to the corner of the map to heal again. I decide not to go for Fang here because I remember seeing Jane with her. I don't want Jane feeling like she has free reign over this generator. Wow, she really isn't here. I wonder where she could have gone. Oh look, they're at it again. Smart move, sharing the pain, Jane. So the reason I stopped chasing her here is because I see this notification arrow pop up. Take a wild guess at what it's pointing at. I should have approached the generator from the left side. I could have forced Fang to run towards the shack where the pallet was broken and gotten an easy down, but I approached from the right side, which let her run to the pallet by the rocks. Sorry, Fang, but what did you expect? You're wearing a sweater with big bold print on it that says game over. Let's go check on everybody's favorite generator. There we go. Now that's a body block done right. Perhaps I could let this go on for scientific purposes. Your generator tapping mid-chase now? This late in the game? Look, Jane, this gen didn't get done even with 4 survivors still alive. It's not getting done with 2. I'll peek around this corner and act like I'm backpedaling after seeing her vault the window. She'll go for the standard T and L wall loop, but get blindsided when I suddenly cut through the middle. This time, it's game over, but for real. Now, if I were the last survivor, where would I be? On the outskirts of the map, probably, especially if I were injured. Wait, hang on. These scratch marks are actually going in the opposite direction. I let her try a little juke before I walloped her. No need to risk getting 360'd. And done. This match was action-packed. It had me dashing all over the place. I think the real reason the survivors lost was their obsession with getting that middle generator done. So thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe for future content.